we made. My laptop dead. Got guns on my bed. My laptop dead. Got the guns on my bed. Ooh, 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 ooh. Guns on my bed. Laptop dead. Kingdom of Muraku. Drip, sit down. We need to talk. I'm about to break your heart. The burdens that been placed upon you, baby, that's on my heart. Cheating multiple women. I can keep no account. Taking care of multiple women's. Focus. That's not Yoko's Busted. Don't call me radio. What? That's not Yoko's Busted. Can y'all hear me, chat? Actually, let me get the mic plugged up. I had the mic plugged up. How we living tonight, Focus? All right. I'm about to put my mic on radio, so I'm about to put my mic on, so let me know if you can still hear me. I'm going to ask you again here in a second. Let me know. Y'all let me know if I go dark or if you can still hear me. Alrighty, boys, can you still hear me? Or did I go dark? Can you hear me or did I go dark? I'm feeling great tonight, radio. I'm still a little messed up, but I'm back, bro. I can breathe today, boys. All right, bet. All right, we in there like swimwear tonight, chat. We are in there like swimwear. We are in there like swimwear. Let me let the boys know that we are live. Get everything put up on my computer. And we're gonna get fired up. I didn't even know if I was gonna go live tonight, but I said, oh, F it. F it. We'll do the damn thing. Yeah, I got the wood out tonight, boys. I didn't even notice. I guess it's really just a vibe. I didn't even notice, but I showed you I got the wood out tonight. Man, Chad, I have been on that college football 26 all day and night. It's messing up my work life. Goodness. Staying up so late. But yeah, Chad, so that's the in the midst of all the Charlie Kirk business and all that stuff going on, man, that's you got tonight's title of the video. Do differing opinions equal violence? So I want y'all to get down in the chat. Let me know your opinions. Get some statements back at me. I want to start some conversation tonight, chat. I want to start some dialogue. Let's do that. So, yeah, get some people in here and let's get this shit going. And we're just going to have a good night tonight. Jonathan Jackson, what's up, bro? We in here tonight. Hold on, chat. I promise I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just getting everything set up. I'm sorry. I was ill prepared tonight. I need to do better. Fucked up. I took my kids through this. Laid down for years. I did a bid through this. I done shot and got shot. I shed tears through this. Raise your glass and let's cheers to this. I know I gotta do better. Selling bricks and the peppers, going back and forth with God and the devil. Now I gotta do better. Just went up another letter. Tell the people in my ghetto never settle. Alrighty, we're here. We're here, chat. Alrighty, I got y'all. I just got the chat pulled up. So we are here. Alrighty. Oh, it's morning where a Joby's at. Cactus, I don't think I'm a gangster. I consider myself more white than anything. Y'all be stereotyping like a mug. You ain't read the title. I'm conservative. The other Edward is a gangster. That's my father, not me. Not me. Weave is in here. What's up, broski? I'm not selling a damn thing, David. He tuned in, ain't it? Ain't it, focus? He tuned in. That's why. Just let him play your hate. Just let him play your hate. It don't hurt me none. Don't hurt me not a lick. We in here tonight. I'm trying to start conversation. Yep, there go my mama. He wears cowboy boots daily. Check it. Check it. I used to have an earring, but I ain't wore it since I was 13. Bro, check it out. I'm sorry. I wish I could pick him up, bro. I wish I could pick him up. If you don't mind, bro, hit that subscribe button for me. Go check out those vids. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. I got a bunch. Miss Cassandra, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you. I'm happy you're here, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I've got a bunch, Brennan, of videos me shooting that Tech 9, bro. I got you. I got you. I got you. I get you a close up on the Tech. I get you a close up on the Tech, Brennan. Stay here. Stay here, Brennan. I get you a close up. Oh, ran off on the plug twice. Ran off on the. There we go. Oh, see. See. There we go. There we go. There we go. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. Y'all putting me through it tonight. It's airsoft, Ryan. Airsoft in a mug. If you like it, I love it. I appreciate it, Cassandra. The trolls popping out tonight, ain't they? CTV! That my dog for sure. Yeah, that my dog. Hey, that my dog for sure. Yeah, that my dog. That's an old one, Bill. That's an old one. Yeah, it's airsoft, Ryan. It's airsoft, bro. We're cool in CTV. Yeah, focus, bro. I be tired of fighting with them, bro. I just let them. They say it's airsoft. I let them have it. You know that kill them worse than anything else. When you don't pay them mind to their comments, boy, they be getting butt hurt. Then I'm Hey, Carl, the M&P is my favorite pistol I have. Oh, the Bill, they are terrible. They jam like a bitch. They still have horrible issues. They are terrible. Sometimes I can get about 10 rounds max off when they're well lubed up. Other than that, bro, they are not running. They ain't shit changed, Bill. Ain't shit changed. They still the same. Ain't shit changed. Alrighty, chat. We sitting at 27 people in the live stream right now. If I could get y'all to like and sub, it would be much appreciated. Yep, Weaver says it best. Hyper realistic water guns. Come on, chat. Don't play your hate. But yeah, chat. I'm trying to start some conversation tonight. I want to get some dialogue going. We'll get some legit shit going as well. But yeah, main question tonight. Question of the evening: do differing opinions equal violence? Do differing opinions equal violence, chat? I love it, Bill. I love it, bro. I appreciate it. You know, I try not to cap off on y'all. I try to let you know the truth. But sometimes, chat, y'all can't handle the truth. Sometimes you can't handle the truth. But other than that, I'd say I'm 95% truthful. I got some Glock. Oh, I got a Glock camera. I ain't got no switches. I got an FRT and a AR build. That is a 7mm rim mag, Carl. You know what I've noticed, radio? Uh, I've noticed, man, when it comes to some certain, I'm guilty of this sometimes as well. When it comes to certain people, man, it gets to a point where they're talking to respond, right? Or listening to respond, not listening to actually hear what the other is saying, and accept their point. You know, the point could maybe be correct or maybe change their point of view. You know, and like I said, I'm not perfect. I am guilty of this myself more often than not. But that's an issue. That's an issue. Yeah, man, and that's at the end of the day, radio. That's what it comes down to, bro. It's like we're either gonna agree to disagree or we're gonna come to an agreement. Those are the two options. Or the third option is get violent, which don't never turn out pretty. With sad, sad. Oh gosh, I gotta go and let the boys know in the Discord. 37 people in the chat right now, man. If y'all wouldn't mind smashing that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing some legitter shit tonight. I've got to get the Discord link up. Let me do that really quick, and we'll go ahead. Let's say, chat. Let's hit 20 likes. We'll do. Let's say 20 likes. Let's hit 20 likes before we do the first legitter shit entry of the evening. And this whole time tonight, chat, I want to keep this conversation going. Okay, so chime in. If you're reading the title, just popping in, that is the question of the evening. Do differing opinions equal violence? Alrighty. Another thing, what I am about to drop, what I'm about to drop in the chat. I'm about to pin a link in the chat. And this is going to be where you can go join the Discord. Not only do we do the legit or shit through this link here, we also do. You can also chop it up. Me and Weavis are about to start talking about some events we're going to have in there. We got some voice channels in there, so we got Fight Club people. We talking shit. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, like I said, Niccolo, you can't even spell. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even spell. I ain't worried about you. All right. Like I said, we got the Discord link pinned in the chat. All you got to do is click on it. Join the Discord. We chop it up. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Dead City Radio has a thought. I like to think I'm country. I like to think I'm country, Cassandra. But all right, here we go. Dead Radio has a thought. Being a Gen X, I feel like I'm stuck between batshit crazy and conspiracy. Violence is never an answer for a political opinion. I agree. I've never been in handcuffs a day in my life, Adam. Never. But yeah, Dead City Radio. I agree. The the fact that it gets to that point, like I said, is sad. And with the recent events that we've had, a young man was taken away from his two children and his beautiful wife at a very young age, and it's sad to see. It's not just because it's Charlie Kirk. I feel this way with whoever would be murdered. I don't feel like there is any place for that in our society. Uh, I saw something the other day. I actually, and I agreed with it. I shared it. I saw somebody say if you're put in prison for a heinous crime such as murder, grape, we'll call it grape, any kind of sexual assault, anything like that, you should be living in the worst conditions possible. I'm talking about dirt floors. They said it was funny. He said dirt floors would uh, give you the opportunity to dig out. So he'd lay a concrete slab and then put dirt on top of the slab. And no, not three hots and a cot. No 3 square meals a day. You get fed when you get fed. Coach, what's up, broski? Cassandra, I do like baby. I do like baby. Coach is in here tonight. Coach is in here tonight, boys. What are we gonna do? I ain't heard from Coach in a minute. I ain't heard from my dog in a minute. What we gonna do? Florida boy popping in said, "What's up, Jits?" Dinovic, what's up, broski? Weave, what'd you say, bro? What are they? Hyper realistic water guns is what these are, Reese. What's up, Algo? I appreciate you joining the stream, broski. Oh, we're at 20 likes. All right. Let's get this first legit shit in for the evening. So, like I said, chat, what we do here, we have something called legit shit where you can join the Discord. Literally, the link is pinned in the chat right now. You can click on that link and you have an invite to my Discord. I think we have like 50 people in there right now. We just chop it up, have a good time, talk. My phone gets alerts all day. Okay, and we just have a good time. You have pics of the peacekeepers where you can go in there and show off your guns. We have Fight Club where you can go in there and talk shit. And then we also have the legit shit where you can enter pics of your guns for to be voted on, whether that be by me or the chat or both of us, which is what we're going to do tonight. So with that being said, here we go with our first entry of the evening. Night Vision sent us over a gun that is holster. This is a Glock. I'm going to say Glock 19, Gen 3 Glock 19, because I can't tell. Night Vision, if you're here, let us know. If you're here, let us know. But here is the first entry of the evening, chat. Are we legit or shit? Everybody get those votes in. Legit or shit? Glock 19 with the holster on it. Gen 3 Glock 19. Alrighty, let me see if I can update the link, the Discord link in my YouTube channel description, and you'll be able to click on it from there. Give me a second. Just let me get a new link and update it really fast. Because I always put these links on don't expire, but they expire after 7 days, so it ain't worth the shit. All right, so we got shit. Shit. Looks like that gun's hitting shit. We've got 2 shit votes. 28 people in the chat and 2 shit votes. Before we show, let's get I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, chat. We got Tar Tactical. Tar Tactical is in the house, chat. Tar Tactical is in the house. 1 million plus subs. Everybody go check out Tar Tactical. I appreciate you for being here. How have you been? I haven't heard from you in a long time. I have not heard from you in a long time, Tar. These are hyper realistic water guns, Jane. Is exactly what these are. These don't shoot nothing but water. I wish that I loved you, or that I cared, or that I even give a damn if you were here, but you're not. So I'm a player. I'm not gonna be cussing as much tonight, chat. My mom is in the stream. I try to watch my language as best I can. Around my mother, just feels awkward. Feels awkward to say cuss words in front of my mom. So I try to refrain. She knows I cuss, but I just try not to. Alright, chat. Here we are. And that is we have a brand new Discord link in the channel description. So if the Discord link in the YouTube chat is not working for you, all you have to do is click on my uh, channel profile picture, hit view channel. While you're there, go ahead and hit subscribe if you don't mind, and then click on my channel description and find that Discord link. We will be in there like swimwear, chat. Let's see, how many people are we sitting at right now? 33 people watching right now. If y'all wouldn't mind, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 25 likes, which I believe we have hit. We're hitting 25 likes before we show the next legit or shit. We're there. So let's go ahead and get this next legit or shit entry. Let's get to 35 before we show the next entry. And this is from my dog Focus. We got an AR build. It looks like he put that paint on that bitch. Chat, are we fucking with the homemade, the rattle can camo? Are we legit or shit on the rattle can camo from my dog Focus? Legit or shit, chat? Get your votes in. Rattle can camo from my dog Focus. Courtesy of Focus in the Discord. ARP. Get those votes in, chat. We want 35 likes before we show the next one. Y'all do not forget about the question of the day. Y'all do not forget about question of the day. I can't remember. Okay. Do differing opinions equal violence, chat? I'm trying to get some dialogue going, some conversation started. Yoko, I know you got an opinion. Do differing opinions equal violence? It's the title. It's the title. Do differing opinions equal violence? Radio, stop thirst trapping. Depends on the opinion. Yoko, you think there's opinions. Oh, God, here we go. Yoko, you're doing this on purpose. I know you are. Yoko, you think there's opinions that people should have their hands laid on them. Even if they don't act on those opinions, they just think that. They don't act on opinion. They just think the way they think. You think they should have hands laid on them. Yoko, you're crazy as hell. Yoko, you are crazy as hell. Can you explain the reasoning behind that? Boy, I wish you was on here now. Yoko, explain the reasoning behind that. I got to hear this. I got to hear this, Yoko. You crazy as hell. I gotta hear it, Yoko. Explain. Chat, we're trying to hit 35 likes before we show the next legit or shit. While we're waiting for those likes to come in, me and Yoko are going to engage in some dialogue. I got to hear what he's got to say. I want to hear this. Yoko said, if your opinion involves being attracted to underage people, then you're getting knocked the fuck out. All right, Yoko, I understand the frustration, and in no way, shape, form, or fashion, as I have dealt with this in my family, okay? I am 100% against this. So y'all, before I say this, do not get this misconstrued. You still think, if they feel that way, Yoko, but they've never acted on anything in their life, you think that they should be dead. What about a mental institution? Yoko, you can't do that, bro. Yoko, you can't hit somebody over an opinion. It's different if they think one thing or they act on it. I'm not saying that these opinions are right, chat. I'm not saying that they should be formed as opinions. I'm saying if stuff isn't being acted upon, why does somebody deserve to lose their life? This just went down a very dark turn. Thanks a lot, Yoko. Thanks a lot, bro. All right. I mean, Russell, that's kind of like not a misconstrued statement. That's like a double-edged sword, bro, because there's a bunch of things that I've wanted to do, but whether something restricted or not, or something like that. I mean, I whether it be like, say, just for example, me buying a new truck. Say I restricted from it, I can think about that all the time, but I can't get it. Now, say that I know there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just giving a hypothetical example. Say I think about it all the time, I just can't do it. Right? Something's preventing me from doing it. I agree, man. If it's not acted upon, you're not doing anything illegal. That's, I mean, in all honesty, chat, that's not what America was based on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were freedom of speech, opinion, where this country was built upon that. So whenever we talk about having that freedom of speech, that goes for anything. Like, if you're not if you have a bad opinion or somebody doesn't agree with your opinion, as long as it's not being acted upon, you stay to yourself, you go to work, come home, take care of yourself, not doing anything illegal, but you have an opinion. Why should you be murdered for that? A lot of people aren't strong and they are selfish as shit, but a lot of people are, bro. See, Yoko, and that's a double edged sword as well. I homeschool my children. So I know I don't ever want to deal with that situation. So I make decisions as a father to my children uh, to not have to deal with that. Violence as well, Yoko. I don't think people should have hands put on them. Now, if you agree to mutual combat, that's something else. But I don't think people should have hands put on them for their opinions. But yeah, that would be common sense. If somebody's saying that if a guy's standing in front of my son's school and saying he wants to handle business, no, my son's missing school that day. That's common sense. You prevent that stuff from happening. And that's not really an opinion, Yoko. That's premeditated. That's not an opinion. That's premeditated. He's saying what he's gonna do standing out in front of a school getting ready to do it. That yeah, you report that to the police. But yeah, that's not an opinion. That sounds like something he's premeditated. I appreciate it, Weave. You would be an irresponsible parent not to act on that. That's a premeditated. That's somebody saying what they're going to do. That's not an opinion. I mean, that's really, and all y'all gonna hate me for this. If he's standing and saying he thinks someone should, but no one's acting on it, Cairo's going to school. Yeah, just call the police. The police gonna come do it to you. So yeah, Cairo's ass going to school. Plus, most now have, which not saying it prevents anything, but it's gonna be hard for a grown man to go inside of a school and sexually assault somebody. See, there's a difference there, Russell. People are doing stuff or are they saying stuff? I do believe there should be consequences to actions. I do not believe there should be consequences to your words. If you're saying you're going to do something premeditated, yes, there should be consequences to that. If you're stating your opinion and how you feel about something, no. Because me, if I'm stating my opinion and you don't agree with it, now y'all are taking it to the extreme talking about molestation and stuff like that. But if I'm stating my opinion politically, whatever it may be, and you don't agree with it, and you feel the need to put hands on me, I will defend myself with lethal force by any means necessary. I don't know what you can do with your hands. I don't know if you have training in mixed martial arts. I don't know if your hands can kill me. And like I am perfectly fine. I know y'all are about to say, well, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail. I'm perfectly fine with spending the rest of my life in jail alive than dead by the hands of a coward who couldn't agree with my words or who didn't like my words. Chat, we're aiming for 35 likes before we show the next legit or shit. Why didn't she leave, Russell? Why didn't she leave? I know there are some domestic violence situations where the woman can't leave, but that is the stats on that are very. That doesn't. He followed her. Did she get the police involved at all, Russell? Did you get the police involved, restraining orders or anything like that, Russell? I appreciate it. Selena, I appreciate it. That sounds like. So he murdered her and he's walking the streets right now, Russell. Well, damn. That sounds like a fail in our justice system. That sounds like an issue with our justice system. Sounds like restraining orders aren't being enforced. But like I said, he's saying he is going to kill her. He wasn't saying he wanted to kill her. That's a difference. He's stating premeditated what he is going to do. Y'all are getting what someone's saying they're going to do and an opinion confused. So he's saying he's going to kill her. He was going to kill her. He's premeditated. He's stating what he. Yeah, exactly. He's stating what he is going to do. That's not an opinion. An opinion would be saying him would be him saying he wants to kill her. Yeah, so that's not an opinion, Russell. That's premeditated. That's the same example Yoko gave me regarding the man standing outside the school. That's premeditated. He's making a plan, saying what he's going to do. That, and Weavis is 100% correct. Premeditated murder is a crime. That's exactly what happened. Premeditated murder is a crime. He didn't state his opinion. He stated what he was going to do. Furthermore, Russell, that just sounds like our Justice Department failed that young lady. That sounds like our Justice Department failed that young lady. Prayers to her and her family. Russell, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you wouldn't mind DMing me that story, I would like to do further research on that, man. But yeah, that's what we're here tonight. I appreciate what's going on tonight, chat. We're having respectful dialogue, and I really enjoy it. Just respectful conversation, agreeing to disagree on some people's opinions. Okay, but my point is the system failed her. Do you want someone else to handle what you can? The police are reactive. Forecast of the time, not proactive. Can you reword that for me, Russell? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question, man. Okay. My point is the system failed her. Do you want someone else to handle what you can? The police are a reactive force, most not whatever. All right, yeah, I can't. I'm dyslexic as shit already, Russell. I can't put that one together, bro. Put it in a well-formed question for me or a statement, and I'll address it. I'm sorry, man. I can't. That's too much. That made my brain do a puzzle just now. I can't do that. Police are 100% reactive, not proactive. That's why I'm a huge proponent of carrying. Hold on, Yoko's hit up in Discord real quick. All right, Silent Deezy, I see you. I see you, Silent Deezy. He's hitting me. He's going to my direct messages. If it's PG enough, chat. If it's questions PG enough, I'll read it. I'll read it on YouTube and I'll address it. I won't answer it. Chat. We are sitting at 26 likes currently. I'm trying to hit 35 before we do the next legit or shit entry. So if y'all want to see the next legit or shit entry, let's hit 35 likes. We are sitting at, let's see, sitting at 73 people in the chat. Oh yeah, like them screams up. Double tap said it best. Double tap that screen. That is a Ruger M77 chambered and 7mm rim mag. All right, chat. We just hit 35 likes. Really quick before I address Yoko's question, I am going to show this next legit or shit really fast. So here we go with our third entry of the night. Coach always comes through with some heat. Always comes through with some heat. He's got his two canics down there on the ground, and then we've got AK-47 with a drum. Coach always comes through with some heat. Are we legit or shit, chat? Y'all be sure to get those votes in. Sitting at 57 people in the chat. Let's hit 45 likes before we show the next legit or shit entry. I can't pick anything, bro. I'm sorry, Brandon. I can't pick up anything on a live stream. I do have videos of them all being shot. Smash that subscribe button, bro. Go check out the channel. Go check out the channel. We're trying to hit. Let's hit 45 before we show the next legit or shit entry, chat. Let's hit 45 before we show the next legit or shit entry. Everybody get those votes in on Canix, on Coach's pieces. All right, let's see what Yoko's doing. Let's see what shit Yoko's trying to start. Okay, Yoko. I am not. All right, chat, listen to me. I like this. I'm going to say how I would want to react and how I probably would react, okay? I got you, Yoko. Yoko, come back to the live. I'm typing fast as fuck. Yoko, come back to the stream. All right. So Yoko just asked me a hypothetical, chat. Hey, if you're in the stream right now, stay. This shit is about to get serious. Yoko asked me a hypothetical. So how I'm about to address this is I'm going to address it how I feel I should act, how I would want to act, and how I most likely probably would, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a perfect human. In this situation, emotions probably would get the best of me. I will try my best. I would try my very best, chat, to not let this happen. But let me address this question. So Yoko just asked me 100% hypothetical question in the Discord. He says, if you're out with the family, with the wife and kids, and a man comes up to you and calls you the N word with the hard ER and calls your wife a commie. My wife is from Taiwan. It's Taiwanese. And calls your wife a commie who needs to be shot along with your blasphemous kids. What would you do? All right, chat. So I'll address this first by how I would want to react as a conservative. I wouldn't do anything, chat. As long as he didn't threaten my life or threaten my family's life, there wouldn't be no need for me to do anything. Is that incredibly disrespectful? Do I think somebody should go around and say that? No. That is how I'd want to act. Yoko, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, Yoko. Okay? Just because what I'm about to say, Yoko, doesn't change my opinion, I'd probably beat the fuck out of him. I'm probably gonna beat his fucking ass if he did do that in real life. How I would act and how I want to act is two different fucking things, Chad. I know that goes against my whole message of the evening. But Yoko, that is how I would want to react. So it doesn't change my opinion on somebody. Like I said, we all have emotions. We all let our emotions get the best of us at times. I would hope in that situation that I did not let that happen to me. But like I said, it probably would. Do I think that he should get his ass beat? No, he just has an opinion. Would I let my emotions get the best of me? Most likely. I most likely would. So, Yoko, yeah. Noah, that is an old Bushnell scope, bro. I do got the 90s loadout tonight. Yeah, I'm not worried about the words to myself. I'd be worried about if my children were hurt by what somebody said. Right? Now, like I said, we are all human, chat. We all have emotions, and we all try to control those emotions as best as possible. I would hope in that situation that I would be able to control my emotions, let him say whatever he wanted to say, and let him walk away. As long as he doesn't put hands on me or my family where I need to defend us, we're good. But how I would act, like, it's hard for me to say what I would do. That situation hasn't happened. Yoko, I actually have, we did this story time. I actually had been called the hard ER at work. I got in my truck and walked off and pulled off, bro. Now, like you said, my kids and my wife weren't involved, but somebody has called me that before. And doing my job, Yoko, you learn to take a lot, especially with where I work. I get called boy a lot. Like I'm out in deep South Tennessee, chat. I get called boy a lot. I have been called the hard ER out there in Pulaski and stuff like that. But yeah, chat. That's just you just have to learn to grow tough skin. So yeah, I'd like to think in a situation like that, um, I handle myself elegantly in class, even though he didn't. I would hope that I could. Would I? Probably not. I am a pest control technician, Russell. I go from house to house all day. Most of the time out there is people dealing with roaches, and they're just upset at the world, man. Yeah, I've definitely been. Now, don't get me wrong, 40s and nines. I've been called boy, playfully, like by family, my dad, brothers, stuff like that. You can tell a clear difference in that and when somebody's saying it to me in a demeaning manner. Which, like I said, at I have a family to provide for. I have to have thick skin. I can't let that stuff bother me. I just let it roll right off my shoulders. I appreciate it, Weave. I appreciate it, Mr. G Lock. We're aiming for 45 likes, chat, before we hit the next. Yes, that is a Ruger M77, Jonathan. It is a 7 millimeter rim mag passed down from my father-in-law, man. Radio, what you doing in the voice chat? You in there by yourself? What you doing in there, Radio? Yo, go get the fuck out of here. No, you're getting the Ruger. You're getting the Ruger, buddy. That would be beautiful if this video got to 5K likes. I don't think it will, but that would be beautiful. Yeah, man, I try. I appreciate it, 40s and 9s. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. As a man growing up, I was we, you know, some of the men I was raised around uh, were tough exterior man. Taught me not to cry in hard situations, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, chat. As an emotional being, sometimes sitting in my truck, your boy will cry. I try not to let my wife see or hear me cry too much, but I will call my mama from time to time when I'm having a really hard time, and sometimes, chat, it just comes out. It just comes out. It'd be wild, Coach. Chat, we are one like away. Chat, are we at 45 yet? Are we ready for the next legit shit? Are we at 45? Yeah, I actually called my wife that day. I was called the N word with the hard R, uh, and just explained to her kind of what happened. She could tell I was upset, but I got y'all, bro. I ain't gonna cry to y'all though. Shit, y'all over here, y'all want me to cry to you. You know I'll call you though. Radio said he can't figure out how to get out of the voice chat. I appreciate that, Jonathan. Yeah, shout out Mama, chat. Shout out my mama. Yeah, Yoko make me cry more. Yeah, I don't want to talk to Yoko. Yoko make me cry more. Now Yoko and Weave probably my it's a group of y'all, man. Yoko, Weave, Tim, Coach, and CTV. If I'm forgetting you, you know I love you. But those are like my top five day ones, bro. I know if I hit them up on Discord or whatever, they gonna get back to me in I'm talking about seconds, chat. Chat. I said chat. I'm talking about seconds. So chat, it looks like we are at 45 on the Discord. With that being said, we are gonna hit our next legit or shit entry. Another one compliments of Coach. We've got a Draco with a drum, chat. If you've been around the channel at all, you gonna come to find out Coach loves these Dracos. Coach loves the 762 by 39. Are we legit or shit, chat? Drop your votes. Legit or shit? Drop your votes in the chat. We will count and they will be added to whichever section. Legit or shit. So, yeah, I appreciate that, Jonathan. I really do, man. I really do. That means a lot to me, man. I really do. Caroline Underwood in the chat is my mother, everybody. Shout out Caroline Underwood. My My mom did teach me how to speak well. She was a businesswoman, and I heard her on multiple different phone calls. Coach does have mad talent when it comes to setting up these builds, man. Coach got especially the pistols, bro. Especially those canics, bro. I love Coach's canics. I take one of Coach's canics with those Freedom Smith triggers, uh, over Yoko's TTI. Jesus is the Son of God and true sacrifice for all sin. He stands at the door and knocks. All who welcome him will be forgiven. Strong words, chat. Strong, strong, strong words. CTV don't be trying to hit on my mama now, bro. I'm playing CTV. I'm playing. I appreciate it, Jonathan. I really do, man. I really do. I appreciate the kind words, man. People like you, Yoko Weed, man, y'all keep me going. Y'all push me forward. I really do appreciate it. Yoko, quit player hating. I know CTV. I'm just messing. I'm just messing, CTV. Chat, we want 55 likes before we show this next legit or shit entry. And we haven't seen any pistols so far tonight, and these are pressure. I'll go ahead and let you in on a little secret. My dog Pat coming through with some pressure tonight. So if you want to see these clean ass pistols, let's hit 55 likes, chat. We need 55. Nah, don't bring me in. Not. Come on, Yoko. You know I cannot read that. It's not a true Tommy gun. It's a Commando Mark 45. GTA 1 loadout. Yoko is on here talking like Bev. Bev was on the last live stream, chat. It is a Ruger M77 chambered in 7mm rim mag. That's not even my main hunting rifle. My favorite hunting rifle is a Savage Model 110 chambered in 308. And it's about $600 cheaper than that. That one just kicks hard than a bitch. It hurts. I appreciate it, Jonathan. Yes, Thomas, it is still chambered in 45 ACP. Favorite one on the bed. Let me see if I can find my pointer. Shout out Yoko for giving me the idea. Let me see if I can find my pointer. Y'all stick with me. Let me find it. I'll just point at it. Fuck it. Trying to be professional. Oh, here it is. So you don't got shit ready. All right. My favorite one on the bed is going to be this right here. The 100% stock Smith & Wesson M&P 40. That's my favorite on the bed. It's probably my favorite pistol in my collection. Yes, I like it more than my Beretta M9. Travis Jones said, "Hot gay." Coach is fucking with the double barrel. Don't do it to him, coach. Don't do it to him, coach. Hold on, Weave has hit me up. All right, we must have. I must have started some shit tonight, chat. I must have started some shit tonight. Hold on. I know you like them Tech 9 CTV. Chat, we're trying to hit 55 likes before we do the next legit or shit entry. It's high tech. Weave, I did not see that, bro. Yoko, uh, me and Weave have been talking about something for a few days, bro. They are elegant, ain't they? Double tap that brass. What's up, Max? Hit me up, bro. What's up? I want to be. Oh goodness. There's certain aspects, Yoko, certain things that you do that I do want to be like whenever I get to your age. Yes. We stay talking shit behind your back. Yoko, we need are you available for a call after the live stream, broski? No. No. Me and Weave need to talk to you about something completely different. Me and Weave has had something in the works that I just found out about the day before yesterday. So yeah, I was just wondering if you're available for a call, bro, after the stream. Me and Weave and Rusk, if he ever wants to fucking participate, I'm lying. I'm lying. We love Rusk. I know he's busy. I know he's busy. But yeah, chat. Question of the night or evening: do differing opinions equal violence? So we've already had some very good dialogue going on this. Give me some examples, some hypotheticals that y'all want me to answer. Do differing opinions equal violence? If you do believe that differing opinions equal violence, what opinions do you believe should equal violence? And I'll rebuttal it. Hey, Yoko, you are a player. You know what's funny? Chastity always talks about Weave's voice. It's funny. It's funny you said that. I thought Weave was gonna have a deep ass voice, and then when I heard him, he's just you could tell Weave is just cool as hell. Just be chilling. Weave just be chilling. We've just be chilling. Weave is there for the vibe. My voice or Weave's voice, Yoko? I like that. Chat, how do we feel about what PS says? I think you should be able to talk as adults no matter your opinion. If you don't like what you're hearing, then leave. I appreciate the comments, Goofy. I appreciate it, Martello. I agree. Who does he sound like, Yoko? I want to know. Yoko, stay popping in and out, chat. Tell me what's going on for real. Sheesh. Yeah, Jay, of course. Ask a question, bro. Anything. Let me know. What's up? I'm with Weavis and PS. I'm with Weavis and PS, chat. Who is it, Yoko? I can't pick up the tech, but I can give you a close up. I got you, bro. I can't pick it up on the live stream, but I can give you a close up. And then this one here is a tech clone. I only got one mag. The mag fits them both though, but I only got the one. I appreciate it, Jay. Bro said I'll take the clone. No, we don't do any kind of selling, Woody Chai. I apologize if I butchered that pronunciation. But that's not what we do here. This is just 2A content, gun content, bro. That's all we do over here. No, that is not the 2.0. OG police trade-in. Smith & Wesson M&P 40, man. My favorite pistol probably out of my collection. It is the Commando Mark 45 ATL. I appreciate the comment, bro. No, no, JI or JL. I apologize. None of these are full auto. I do have an FRT though. Dyslexic brothers with blickies. Weave is Jesse from the Fast and Furious. PS Silver 55. I appreciate it, boys. I appreciate you letting me know. Weave. Hold on, bro. What happened, Weave? I ignored somebody? I gotta what went down with this, Weave? Let me know, bro. Yoko, did you see this? Yoko, go look in our group message with me, you, and Weave and Russ. I did. If I chat, there are hundreds of messages that come in that Discord a day. I am not ignoring anybody. If you need to talk to me, I have no problem at all with you hitting me up via DM. Ask Tim, ask Yoko, ask anybody. I will message you back. If you need to talk to only me, I will have no problem at all. Talk chat. That's why I built the that's why I built the Discord chat so we can have that place where we can talk to each other. I mean, no disrespect. I never ignore anybody on purpose. If I missed your message, I apologize. Chat, we are at 55 likes. With that being said, we are going to move on to our next entry of the evening. Shout out my dude Pat. We've got three beautiful pistols. Looks like we've got a Glock build, a P80 build, as well as I think that's a 43 and maybe a 26. A 43 and a 26 and a P80 build. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pat, and you're here. Legit or shit, chat. Everybody get those votes in. Legit or shit. Yeah, I did not mean to piss nobody off. If I pissed somebody off in my Discord, you thought I was ignoring you, man, just hit me up. I apologize. Even if you still feel that way, we can have a conversation. Oh shit. Oh shit. Freedom Finger FRT for the Smith and Wesson. Okay. Chat 5280 Racer. My dog just dropped some heat in the Discord. The next legit or shit is straight pressure. We need 65 likes before we show the next legit or shit, chat. So let's hit it. We need 65 likes before we show the next legit or shit. I agree, FLF. Guns save. I agree. Chat, question of the evening. Do differing opinions equal violence? Let's start a conversation. Give me a hypothetical question, something like that. Let's start a dialogue. Let's get something respectful going. Do differing opinions equal violence? Yeah, coach, you and Yoke, hey, stay going back and forth. We need to see some. We need to see some. I'm trying to see what happened. I want all the smoke. The rifle is a Ruger M77. It is chambered in 7mm rim mag. Yoko, did you get the 19 right, or have you got it back yet, bro? I am not gonna lie to you, ESD. That rifle was passed down from my father-in-law. I do not know if what a chain safety even is, man. It does have a one position safety. It's either safe or fire. Eric Ponce, dude. Eric. I have not heard for you. The opinions of people fighting for money. I have not heard from you in a minute, Eric. What's up, bro? You been all right? You been all right, Eric? What's good? What's up, broski? It's Timmy. Where's Tim at? Yoko, bro, you be trying to juke the whole system, Yoko. We got to get 65 likes. Yoko, stop trying to juke the whole system. Look at, all right, chat. Let's get 60 likes before we show the next legit shit. Goodness gracious, Yoko over here. Yoko over here. Hey, Yoko. Yoko in this bitch. Yoko crazy as hell. Chat, let's hit 60 likes. Let's hit 60 likes. So y'all let me know as soon as we hit 60. What's up, Tucker? What's up, broski? Y'all let me know as soon as we hit 60 because Yoko over here about to have a brain aneurysm over this. I appreciate it, Tucker. I really do, man. All right, that's good, Eric, man. I'm happy we thought something happened to you. I have never shot a 50 cal, Kobe. I have not. Embarrassed to say this, actually the hardest recoiling gun that I've ever shot is that Ruger M77 right there. If you like it, I love it, Tucker. I'm happy, bro. Eric, I thought you were already in the Discord. Chat, 2 likes. We need 2 likes to hit 60. Oh, he said he got it, but he can't keep up. I like that. I like that, What if we brought back the Coliseum and criminals fought in gladiator style matches? Shoo, Weave, you are gonna. I like it. But you are gonna start some shit with that one. It's really no different than me saying, I believe people who have committed those heinous crimes and are in prison for it, that they should be sleeping on dirt floors and shouldn't get 3 hot meals a day. I mean, all right, Yoko is on this shit. Yoko just skipping folks and everything. All right, chat. Yoko want to show the guns. We're gonna show the golly. Stop stuttering, bro. What's wrong with you? Get it together. We're gonna show the guns. All right, Yoko said he wants to flex on his haters. Yoko has a Glock in his sock. Yoko has the Glock in his sock, chat. Are we legit or shit? Legit or shit? Everybody drop those drop those votes. Drop those votes for your boy. We'll probably do about 2 or 3 more. We'll do 3 more legit or shits chat, and then we'll chop it up for this last hour and just have some build up some dialogue and have some conversation. Is my light spazzing out? What the fuck? He tired of this old funk ass shit. Yoko hit him with that fuck all y'all. God damn, I'm glad y'all said it off. Used to be hard, but now you're just wet and soft. Used to be down with the AK. Now I see you in a video of Miss Chalet looking like straight bozos. Oh goodness, I got you, Lex. I got you. Yoko could not take that shit just now. Yoko. Yoko, I think the Glocks just went shit, bro. Oh God. Alrighty, chat. Here we go with the tech up close. Everybody wanted to see the tech up close tonight. Here we go. Tech 9 right there. And then we've got the clone right there. YouTube, I have not touched not one gun this whole stream. I've just been showing them. So don't start no shit with me. YouTube, please. Just leave me alone. That is a Commando Mark 45. I am not Jew. Yoko said haters gonna hate. Goodness gracious alive. Yeah, Clouds, we got something different out. Clouds. Chat, we were trying to hit 70 likes before we show our next legit or shit entry of the evening. While we're waiting on those likes to come through, I have a question of the evening. Do differing opinions equal violence? Give me some hypotheticals, what you think, an opinion that should equal violence if you feel that way. And I will rebuttal. I just want to have some conversation. I just want to start some conversation. Yoko says yes. Yoko says yes, he does believe there are some opinions that should equal violence. Do we have anybody that agrees with Yoko? Does anybody believe that opinion should equal violence? I don't think I'm a Jew. I believe I'm a Christian. I believe being Jewish is a religion, right? I do not like the M&P trigger as well, YC, but it's my favorite pistol because I've trained with it the most and I'm comfortable. Believe it or not, I'm the fastest with that gun than I am with any of the other pistols in my collection. So, mad respect for the OG M&P. Mad respect for the OG M&P 40. You can find them all day for like $250, $350, somewhere in there. I do hear a lot of complaints about the hinge triggers, though. Question of the day, chat. Do differing opinions equal violence? Yoko, we know what you think, Yoko. Chat, do differing opinions equal violence? Yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. We definitely get a feel for something, YC, don't we? We definitely get a feel for something, and I notice we definitely do tend to lean towards a certain brand that and rightfully so, a certain brand that we have had success with. So, yeah, man. Chat, we are aiming for 70 likes before we show the next legit or shit entry. Eric says to do differing opinions equal violence. Eric says, hell no, only if you're emotional and intellectually underdeveloped. Yoko, how do you feel about that? Yoko, do you believe that statement that the only people that believe that opinion should equal violence are in fact emotional and intellectually underdeveloped? Yoko, how do you feel about that statement? Josh said, "Sorry, a bit stoned and trying and typing while walking the dog ain't easy." Yoko says, "Call me what you want, Eric, but if you voted shit on that pick, I'm standing on business." Yes, one of those is an actual Tech 9, and the other one is one of the, I think it's like the ACP-9 clone or something like that. Yes, all my pistols are jealous of this pistol right here. All of my other pistols are jealous of this pistol right here. That is the only gun out right now that any of my other guns would be jealous of. We'll do a jealous gun night probably. My favorite, all my favorite firearms. That's what we'll do one night. Mm-hmm. My answer is the same, but I'll say Eric's opinion doesn't deserve violence. All right, Yoko, you keep asking hypotheticals. Let me ask you a hypothetical. Say you felt as strongly about some of Charlie Kirk's opinions as you feel about the opinions that you laid out to me earlier. Would you act on those opinions the way that the person who acted on Charlie Kirk's opinions did? Chat, we are looking for 70 likes before we hit that next legit or shit entry. So let's double tap that screen, chat. Let's double tap those screens. I'm not saying all right, I should have worded that better. Would you would you act in a violent manner if you felt as strongly about what Charlie or some of Charlie Kirk's words as some of these other as you felt about what you stated to me earlier? Would you act in a violent manner? I do not have a 50. I do not have any or 500 Magnum. I haven't heard of a 50 Magnum. I don't have a 58E or a 500 Magnum. So even if you felt as strongly, Yoko. So even if you felt as strongly about Charlie Kirk's opinions as you do to the opinion you laid out to me earlier, you wouldn't put hands on him. Yoko, you contradicted yourself, bro. I'm gonna let you have it. Buckeye for life. Bro, I live on 10 acres in the middle of nowhere. People don't usually fuck around out here. My mama just left. She's been the only person pulled up over here. We had a pizza delivery guy come last night. She's been the only person pulled up over here for about 2 weeks. Uncommon Korean. Okay, I know Uncommon feels some type of way about this. Uncommon, let's get your opinion. All right, so Uncommon, do differing opinions equal violence? We've had some back and forth on this tonight between me, chat, everybody. Do differing opinions equal violence? Yoko, I would say as well that there's a difference in an opinion and someone being disrespectful to you. Like if someone walks up to you and calls you a derogatory name, that's not really them stating an opinion. That's like them just making a idiotic statement. Probably, Torin. Probably. Probably so, bro. Probably worth about 100. YC says it is bullying to put hands on somebody who has a different opinion than you. Uncommon says depends. Uncommon, I watched your boy's game last Saturday. Why you ain't telling me you played for Ole Miss, bro? I had to find out through Yoko. I watched the whole game, bro. I looked old boy up. He went to Marshall, bro. Transferred to Ole Miss. Hell yeah. He looked just like you. He got your face, but his mama's skin. That's what me and Yoko was talking about. I said, I hell yeah, Uncommon. Hell yeah. Yoko said, Yoko said, you know, Uncommon's son's playing today. I said, for who? He said Ole Miss. And I went and looked. And the first thing I texted Joko, I said, boy, he did not get none of his daddy's pigmentation. Then I looked him up and I was like, bro, that is definitely his son. He looked just like, and up close you can tell the difference. The football camera's football camera gives you a little bit of a different angle. Okay, okay. Uncommon. Yoko, Uncommon, are you still here, bro? I've got this really does this does Yoko just made a Yoko just Yoko made asked me a good hypothetical question that does kind of pertain to you as well. I didn't think about it, but Yoko just laid it out to me. Are you still here, Uncommon? We need Uncommon Korean, right? We need Uncommon Korean because this one pertains to really him and me. You don't know yet, Yoko. And just because he would doesn't mean it's the right thing. That's I said I might too. And it still wouldn't make it right. It doesn't make what they're doing right, but me responding in a violent manner does not make it right in any shape way. At the end of the day, Yoko, somebody walks up to me and says something. If somebody walks up to me and says something, I'm gonna ask the question. Y'all stay here, Chad. I'm gonna ask the question. We need Uncommon Korean to respond. I need Uncommon Korean before I ask this question again. All right, all right, all right. He's here. All right. So Uncommon, you're obviously have some Korean descent in your bloodline. My wife is of Taiwanese descent. I'm African American. Your wife's African American. Yoko asked me a hypothetical question pertaining to differing opinions equal violence. Yoko says, say you're out with the fam, your wife and children. Essentially, for me and you, this would be the same thing, just reversed. Uh, so say me and you, two different situations, we're out with our wife and children. Somebody walks up to us, calls your wife the N word with the hard ER, calls you a commie, and then tells you your kids are blasphemous creations. What's your response? While he is typing his response, I will say again what my response was. I have two ways to respond, a way that I would like to respond and a way that I most likely would respond. Like I said, chat, we are emotional humans. We have emotional ways of thinking. Sometimes we can't control those emotions, right? In that situation, I would like to think that I would just let it go as long as he's not going to harm me or my family. I have a family to get home to, right? If some, we got to think realistically, not emotionally, chat. If somebody walks up to me and just says words, we're going to jail if we react violently. That we just got to think logically and emotionally. Are we going to let a miserable person get to us, or are we going to be a better person? There's just a, like I said, there's a way I would react, and there's a way I'd want to react. The way I don't, uncommon. See, that's the difference. I don't, bro. So there's a way I would react, and a lot of us don't. It sounds like you're in the top 1%. A lot of us don't. But yeah, if somebody feels that way towards me or my family, at the end of the day, chat, you have to let somebody feel the way they want to feel. Uh, Uncommon may have money for bail and to get out. I don't, chat. I'm sitting in that bitch. Yoko say he bailing me out, but I'm sitting in that bitch. Uh, and that's fine, uncommon. Like I said, so we're just some of the times we're just gonna have different opinions, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree. Like I said, there is situations that I'd like to think that I'd act a certain way, but I probably get a different reaction because sometimes, Chad, I can't control my emotions. Uh, yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell Yoko earlier. There's a difference in opinion and in a statement being made. But at the end of the day, we can't let words affect us. And I know it's hard, uncommon, but we can't. It's disrespectful. It's incredibly disrespectful. But I have to think, like you said, you got the bail money. Even if you were broke, you'd probably still do it. I have a hard time sleeping away from my children when me and my wife fight, and I it gets bad enough to where I leave. So I can't I can't imagine. Uh, yeah, that's the if somebody's disrespectful to me, I probably just be disrespectful back. I try not to. I don't think that violence is ever gonna be the answer, chat. I'll die on that hill. I know some of y'all will die on the hill you're on, but at the end of the day, we all have emotions that are reacted to differently, and that's really what it boils down to. Are you gonna let your emotions get the best of you, or are you gonna make a good example for your children, for your wife? Stay out of jail. I've never been in handcuffs in my life, and I plan to keep it that way. But yeah, uncommon. I definitely understand 100% where you're coming from. Yeah, uncommon. Common says with his size and presence, that shit ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I've actually been called the N word with the hard R. Like I said, and like where I work, chat, I get buoyed all the time. I have been called one time the N word with the hard R by a customer. I mean, some stuff you just have to let slide. I mean, I know there's emotions involved, but at the end of the day, I have a family I have to provide for. I appreciate it, W. Much love. But yeah, chat, that is the question of the night. Let me go to my stepfather. He says, I believe there is a difference between difference of opinion and a threat, slander, name calling, etc. Difference of opinion should never lead to violence. Okay, so would slander and name calling constitute as being a threat, chat? Do derogatory statements constitute a threat? If some, let's change. We're not going to change the question of the night. Let's ask that question. If somebody makes a derogatory remark towards you, doesn't touch you. If somebody makes a derogatory remark towards you, hypothetically, in your mind, just say it's the worst thing somebody could possibly say to you, the most disrespectful thing somebody could possibly say to you. They don't threaten your life, they don't harm you, they just say the most disrespectful thing they could possibly think of. Do you react with violence or no? No, Adam, I get called boy almost daily, man. Where I work, in South Middle Tennessee, so I literally work in Pulaski almost daily. That's where the KKK was originated. I don't know if y'all know. Look up where the KKK was originated. It was originated in Pulaski, Tennessee, and then think about my dark ass working down there almost every single day, and talk about a fish out of water. Hey, and that I 100% agree with, Uncommon. Tonight I'm just trying to pick some brains, man. I'm just trying to pick some brains, start some conversation. Uncommon says it's always going to be situational, not one hat fits all. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that. It's never got to that point, Adam. If they ever did, man, I just always walk away, get my truck, and pull off. I'm a shade darker than Terrence Howard talking about. Hey, I'm telling you, Yoko, it's dark for me down there. They probably be on your ass. They probably be on your ass down there, Yoko. I'm telling you. That's what I say, Uncommon. There's a way that I'd like to react, and then there's a way that I probably would react. You can say something to me all day. If something is said to my wife and kids, I emotions probably would take over, get the best of me. Uh, would it be right? No, I don't think that it would be right for me to commit violence for somebody who's just saying words. At the end of the day, chat, they may be hurtful words, but they're saying words. That they're saying words. We're all grown adults. They're saying words to us. Uh, but yeah, if somebody does say something to my children or my wife, I probably would react in a violent manner. That doesn't make it right. I wouldn't want to, and I would be incredibly disappointed in myself afterwards. Not in the fact of me standing up for my family's honor, but I'd be disappointed in the fact that I let words take me away from my family. I got you. Me and Yoko talked about that. Uncommon. Are you in the Discord, bro? Pat is here. Yeah, in Nashville and Memphis. I live in South Middle Tennessee. I live in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. The population is 4,000. I literally live 25 minutes away from where the KKK originated. Yes, there are black people down in Mount Pleasant and Pulaski, but there's not. You probably count on one hand how many. Eric says initially an active evil or a prompt something, and reaction could be defensive or overreaction. Okay. I got you, Uncommon. The brothers with blickies. I got you, bro. I got two emails. I got an Edward Palmer 903 or the brothers with blickies email. I got you, Uncommon. I got you, bro. I'll get it. I'll get it, bro. We got a link. Get some shit going. We got a link up. Let me get my charger hooked up, boys. I'm gonna have to unplug the mic. Phone's on 4. Excuse me, boy. I'm still coming off of this cough a little bit. I'm definitely a lot better, but I'm still coming off of it a little bit. Hey, Korean, be safe, bro. I appreciate you stopping by. We needed that. We needed that conversation, man. We definitely needed that input from you. I appreciate it, Uncommon. I can't check my phone while I'm live streaming on my phone. Is something wrong with the stream? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me okay? Make America great again. I agree, PH. I'm right there with you. Make America great again. Text Chastity, mama. I appreciate it, Scar. Alrighty, awesome. I appreciate y'all letting me know. Golly, sneeze like a motherfucker. I'm sorry, Yoko. I said I'm trying not to cuss, bruh. I'm trying not to cuss. The Tech 9s are not reliable at all. They are range toys, maybe. They might be range toys on their best day. I said it like Samuel L. Jackson, Yoko. Yoko's my dog, bro. I swear, anytime I'm down, I just need to hear Yoko's voice and I start cracking up, bro. Everybody double tap that screen. Everybody double tap that screen. Are we at 70 likes? All right, chat. This is going to be the last legit or shit entry of the evening. We got my dude Silent Deezy coming through with some heat. Looks like we got a. We're going to end off on a little, no disrespect, Silent Deezy, but we're going to end off on something a little that's got a little pop to it. We'll do 2 back to back because I got something for Eric. All right, so here's this one from my dog 5280 Racer. He got the Smith & Wesson 2.0 with the Freedom Finger FRT. Are we legit or shit, chat? I'm going legit. Legit or shit, chat. And then I've got one more. Y'all get y'all's votes in for that really quick. I'll give you like 30 seconds. And then I want to show this. Gotta shout out my dog, Eric. Alrighty. And with the final legit or shit entry of the evening, we got my dog Eric's Gen 5 Glock 19X featuring the corns. Can y'all see my dog's corns in the background? His bonions and his corns. I'm lying, Eric. I'm playing, bruh. Everybody pay attention to the Gen 5 Glock 19 featuring the corns. Are we legit or shit, chat? You know I love you, Eric. I'm just playing, bro. Alrighty, chat. That is the last legit or shit entry of the evening. Y'all do not stop putting them, okay? We need the legit or shit entries there. So y'all just keep clicking on that link and keep getting these entries in, okay? Okay. The light's about to piss me off. Yoko said it's not MOS though. Yoko is a bougie. Yoko's bougie, ain't he, Chad? Yoko's bougie as shit. TTI Compacts, Beretta, CZs. It's not MOS. Yoko is bougie. Everybody is asking you about these range picks, Yoko. What is happening? Are you delivering? I appreciate it, Camo. I appreciate it, man. It's more than this. I think I got like 63 in the whole collection, bro. So sub and you'll get to see plenty. Weave said, how I go to sleep now. Weave's funny as hell. I appreciate it, Camo. Much love, broski. Much love. It's technically my Discord. I started it, but it's really Weavis's and Yoko's Discord. It didn't start getting like it is now before they got in it. So yeah, me and Yoko are in the same Discord. Me and Yoko are in the same Discord. I do not have an Uzi, AJ. Yes, it is. It is a Commando Mark 45, Rohit. Look at Yoko. And that shows the difference in our leadership group chat, in our Discord leadership group. You got me in the middle. You got Weave saying I'm too modest. And then you got Yoko saying my back hurts from carrying. And then you got Ruskimus Maskimus, who's just completely silent. That you got literally all of the emotions right there, chat, in our leadership group. And I think that's how the Discord has gotten so popular so fast. It is actually quite fucking hilarious. I'm actually pretty proud of what we've done here. It is pretty funny to bring this group of illiterate people together and create what we've created. It's just funny. It's hilarious. No, the Tech 9 on the right is the real deal. The one on the left is like an AC9 clone, I believe. You got slight dyslexia. I've got the worst. I've got it as bad as you can get, Pat. Who's the ugly one, Yoko? Please tell Yoko, who is the ugly one? Yoko, who is the ugly one? Because if you say anybody other than you, that is an opinion I can't wrap my mind around. Speaking of opinions. Yoko, you? Yoko. And then you got Weave saying, here we go. Yoko, quit. Yoko, you better stop right now. Because I had to stop getting on the live stream showing my face because I thought these girls was on here taking my clothes off when I was on here. Okay? Okay, Yoko. Not now. I thought they was on here taking my clothes off with their eyes. Especially when I be getting up and flexing, Yoko. You already know how I'm rocking, bro. All right, Yoko, now you're just taking it too far. There was one guy, chat. There was one guy. Now Yoko's just taking it too far. There was one guy who was asking me to get him a green card and bring him over here. But we got him out of here, chat. He wanted me to get his ass over here. Eric said, I was wondering why we ain't seeing your ugly. I swear to God, I love y'all. I swear to God, I love y'all. Y'all are funny as hell. Goodness gracious alive. I appreciate it, Ghost Gunna. I appreciate it, man. Get it out. Get it out. There are no 223 Remingtons out tonight. I do have about five ARs that are chambered in 5.56 223 though. David's life. It's not gonna get you canceled one day, Yoko. If anybody, we come on, Yoko. We know this, Yoko. Who's the closest who's come to being canceled? I'm fighting getting canceled right now. Yoko, who's the closest to come being? If speaking of canceled shit, I get canceled. I don't think YouTube's canceled anybody harder than me right now. Yeah, and that's my problem because Weave and Yoko they want to tell me stuff like don't stop being me. See, look, Yoko said he got to stop messing with me exactly because I speak my opinions and they be coming after my ass for it, Yoko. Every time they come after my ass, posting good ass content, and it don't get nothing but 50 views. I got to get on here and I love it. But the only views I'm getting right now, chat, is sitting on here and talking to y'all. I love y'all. And look at Yoko said his ass gonna get canceled by association. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yoko, you're the one who's gonna keep us afloat. I love the FRTs, PS. I think if you have it in a good quality gun and you train with it a lot, it is incredibly and it's incredibly reliable. I believe that it is most definitely practical. If you have three positions, if you have the three positions. Yeah, Douglas, man, that's what I try to, man. I try to be myself and don't let nobody. That's one thing I'm proud of, Chad. I can say uh I stand strong on my opinions, no matter how many people are coming at me, no matter how many people disagree with me. I 100% am very proud of myself for how strong I stand on my opinions. Yeah, he bro said I can hear the GTA San Andreas screen loading. Oh goodness, Mason, I do, I do. Do I like everything that he says? No, I believe that he upsets a lot of people with some of the stuff he says. I don't take anything personally that he says. The only reason I do wish he would stop saying some of the stuff he says is because I'm tired of hearing people bitch about the stuff he says. Uh, the stuff he says don't personally affect me. I'm just tired of hearing everybody cry about it. If my opinions are wrong, that's another thing I'm proud of myself. If my opinions are wrong, I feel like I can hear you out and change my point of view if you bring substantial evidence enough to back up your opinion to change my mind. I don't got a 30-06 weave. I have about 5 ARs, Raider. We'll have an AR night next time we stream. We'll have an AR night. The only issues I have with the tariffs are the retaliation tariffs that the other countries have put in place. All right, I got you. I got you. I have. I'm. Yes, I am planning on taking the 7mm out. Weave. Uh, the tariffs. Okay, Sleepy Ghost. Were you a Biden supporter? Oh, so you just like. So you are a no party supporter, neutral. Also, we got to be realistic. How long has Trump been in office now? Not even a full year yet, correct? Gas prices are down where I'm at. It takes a long time to recorrect things that have been done incorrectly. It takes a long time to correct things that have been done incorrectly, chat. Mason, I am a Charlie Kirk supporter and fan. Yeah, but this is where Sleepy Ghost we have to pick and choose our battles, right? Would you rather have both gas and groceries be high, or would you rather one be lower and the other be high? I mean, we can't complain, bro. We got to take what we can get. Well, we can complain. That is our right as an American citizen, correct? It is not, Sean. It is a Commando Mark 45. But back to my point, we can't complain. That's our right as an American citizen, correct? But we can't. I mean, like I said, he's been in office 10 months. He's trying to reverse 4 years of bad administration. It doesn't happen in 10 months. And Clouds does make a good point. I live on 10 acres. I know this isn't everybody, but a majority of the meat we eat in this house, I do hunt for. So we do have that. Look at Yoko. Yoko, don't start no shit. And look at Clouds. Look at Clouds co-signing. Clouds is co-signing. Squirrel included. Yoko is not lying. Raider, it is. I am blessed. I take it for granted. I have first world problems. I think a lot of us have first world problems and we don't realize our blessings that we have every day. We all say we're poor, but don't realize how much richer we are than people in other countries. We take a lot for granted every day, man. All right, Eric says cheaper groceries over gas. Uh, like I said, Eric, we got to take what we can get. It's which one's easier to import? Which one comes more? We import a lot more groceries over fuel. Like I said, we it's taken 10 months. Of we're trying to reverse 4 years of hard administration. It's been 10 months. I might have said 4. It's been 10 months, not 4. It's been 10 months and we're trying to reverse. This is a larger conversation. I don't think you have context on. Gas is down to 50 cents a gallon. Expand that over a year, then look at food. Each food is up 30 to 200%. Each food is up 30 to 200%. Gas is down 50 cents a gallon. One is mathematically incorrect and astronomical. The other was a minor inconvenience. Bro, now that I think about it, you do. Let me see. To me, I just look at it very simply, Sleepy Ghost. I think the issue that we have in this country is people are bad at budgeting. I make about 40,000, 45, 40 to $50,000 a year and take care of a family of 4, an entire family of 4 by myself. My wife doesn't work; she's a stay-at-home mom. Um, with that being said, so with that being said, I look at it very simply. Trump's first term, I was I was able to afford things. Biden's term, couldn't afford anything. Trump's back in office, I can afford things again. It's just that simple for me. No, Nick, you do not have to super chat to get a response. So, do you know what good places to buy from? Buy what, Nick? Firearms? Where are you located? Big Terry. Big Terry. Yes, it is, Sean. But that's what I say, chat. The things that we're complaining about, first world issues. First world issues. There are people in other countries that would beg us for the crust off our bread. I appreciate it, Sean. Eric Pont says, like COVID, whether it was real or fake don't matter. Issue came from China and we still needed China for all medical supplies and aftermath of it. Make it make sense. You got a really good point there, Eric. You got a really good point there, bro. The bread is GMO. My wife makes our bread. Shit. The wheat is GMO. But yeah, I think people's most athletic my rebuttal to that would just be check out the channel. Eric says my wife's start that sourdough journey has been a blessing. No cap, Eric. No cap. No cap in your rap whatsoever, bro. So, Chad, I just got a simple question for you. We're about to hit the 2 hour mark. Do you feel that your money went further under Trump's first term or under Biden's first term? Much love, Nick. All right, Exaz. I don't know if you are asking me, so I'll ask the question again. Do you feel that your money went further under Biden's term or under Trump's first term? Do you feel you were able to buy more products with your money? I appreciate you pointing that out, Holden. If that's the point I was trying to make to Sleepy Ghost. He's trying to argue the fact that Trump hasn't reversed, or Trump has yet to reverse in 10 months an administration that was damaging our country for 4 years. He's hadn't been able to. He said it would take a year and a half. It's been 10 months. You're talking about 4 years of somebody quite literally driving our country into the ground. Yeah, and it's just that simple. That's the question I'll ask every single time somebody questions me about the way I feel about Trump and the way he's fixed the economy. It's very simple. And it boils down to a very simple question. Did your money go further under Trump's term or under Biden's term? It boils down to a very simple question. Like I said, you don't have to like Trump as a person. Let them know, Holden. I appreciate it, man. It takes time to resupply the food chain. A chicken 1 year and a steer takes 2 years. It is a Tommy gun clone, C. Simpson. It is on Commando Mark 45. That stimulus check was a Trojan horse for the next 4 years of inflation. A lot of people don't take that into account neither. A lot of people do not take that into account. But yeah, to me, it's a very simple rebuttal. Any and every single time somebody brings up the current economy, I simply ask, think about the last 2 years of Trump's first term, and think about the full 4 years of Biden's term. Even the first 3 years of Trump's term. It takes time to when a bad administration has been in office. It just does. I do not have a drum for the Tommy. I have been looking for one, bro. I have been looking for one. I wish I did. I've just got two of those mags, two of those stick mags, bro. Holden says China dumping the treasury notes doesn't help. And that's what I'm saying. Whenever there's going to be retaliation, whenever Trump imposes tariffs, there's going to be retaliation from other countries. It's just that simple. It's a part of being the strongest nation in the world. It's just a part of it. Much love, Weave. Much love, Weave, coming in with 10 right before the stream ends. Much love, Weave. Miracle Boy, what's up, broski? I appreciate you joining the stream. You came in on the tail end, bro. We are chilling tonight, Miracle Boy. Just having some friendly dialogue. We went through some legit or shit. But yeah, chill. We'll give it about 5-10 more minutes, man. Christy, what's up? I appreciate you stopping by. Everybody in the chat right now, man. If y'all wouldn't mind smashing that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're sitting at 89 likes. 89 likes. Where's my dude OGJ McNutt? I ain't seen him in a minute. It is not a Mossberg 308. That is a Remington model, Ruger. Goodness, I cannot talk. That is a Ruger M77 chambered in 7mm rim mag. We do not send that man no dollar. We do not send that. Yoko, what do you need $1 for? Exactly. Goodness gracious alive. We don't do it. Do not send that man no dollar. We'll actually send him $1. Send him $1, Weave. He said, bro, it'd be your own people. Yoko took care of me on my birthday. Send him $1, Weave. Send him $1. Send him $1. Focus says I'm wilding tonight. Send my dog $1. I forgot. Bro took care of me on my birthday. Bro said it'd be your own people. Bro said it'd be your own people. Much love, Eric, bro. We probably finna slide for the night too. Me and Weave and Yoko got to do a little conference call. So much love to everybody that was in the stream tonight. I appreciate every single one of y'all that participated in dialogue, conversation. It's always much appreciated. It looks like we hit almost 90 likes tonight. So, look, Yoko said, no, I don't even want no pity. I twerk for mine. And there Yoko go with that. All right, yeah, we got to get off of here. It's been a long night, chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I mean it when I say I love y'all, and I would not be here without you guys. The YouTube shit would not be happening without you guys. With that being said, I will catch y'all next time on Brothers with Blickies. Y'all have a good evening.